Hello, my name is Katherine Cashell and I'm a Professor of Structural Engineering at University College London, that's UCL. And there I both teach and do research in many areas of structural engineering. I've been a Fellow of the Institution of Structural Engineers for the last number of years and also served on the judging panel for the Structural Awards for the last 2 years. So this is my second year as a judge for the Structural Awards, and my impressions of the projects this year were overwhelmingly positive, hugely global. That was one of the first things that struck me. That's actually one of the first things that struck me both years, is that the range of where in the world people apply from is as wide as the world can be. But the range of projects from very small, I use the word small carefully, but from relatively small scale projects to very large projects is also striking. And the level of innovation which is possible, even in smaller projects, is very well rewarded through the process. So I feel we keep quite an open mind as a judging panel to the scale of the project. It's not necessarily just the ones that look super exciting, but it's also projects of all sizes that can have an impact on society and on our built environment. First of all, it's as simple as recognizing excellence and innovation. I think the awards are a really important recognition for structural engineers for when we or they do something innovative and amazing and that hasn't been done before. And I think that's not only important because it's quite inspirational, but it's also important for encouraging others to develop accordingly. So as we go through different projects every year and we analyze the different projects in front of us, the innovation of the approach that the structural engineer has taken, inevitably the next year you see that innovation developed further. So it pushes the boundaries of what's possible and drives, I guess, industry-wide change in a positive direction. So I would advise any structural engineer who's working on any sort of a project, so large projects, small projects, the scale really doesn't matter, but anyone who feels that their project is taking a positive approach towards the planet and towards climate and all the related sustainability things, and any one of the other attributes, so whether that be people, process, or profession, also should feel that it's absolutely worth entering. As a panel and as a process, we're really not limited by anything or to anything other than those 4 attributes. And after that, it's a blank page. So one of the interesting parts of being a judge for the Structural Awards is that we have a panel of very qualified, very capable, but very vocal judges who are each come with their opinions and very well-founded opinions usually, which don't always align. So one of the interesting parts of the process is actually the discussion that takes place between the judges about the relative attributes and positives and innovations and everything else of one project over another. And through that process, I genuinely think that we arrive at the very best projects winning the awards, because we have to persuade some of the most unpersuadable people probably in the institution of what is a worthy winner. So it's a very thorough process. It's a very vocal and articulate and discussion-based process amongst the panel. But I do believe that through that, we arrive at the very best and most worthy award winners. One of the striking things about the judging panel, at least to me, the last couple of years, has been the diversity of background of the various members. And I mean diversity in the widest sense of the word. So from all sorts of backgrounds, all sorts of careers, all corners of the globe. So it's a really diverse group. And through that, I think we really do arrive at the best and most worthy winners. The Structural Awards evening themselves is an extremely inspiring and worthwhile event to attend. So not only do you get to meet lots of our colleagues and network with all sorts of people from all corners of our industry. But you also get to see and celebrate some of those incredibly innovative and powerful projects which will become award winning. So it's a really great evening. It's great fun. It's very low key, informal, even though everyone's dressed up to the nines. So it's a great evening. It's a great evening of celebration for both the institution and our profession.